Hello, ghost hunters or ghosts. Welcome or welcome back. I'm Shana, and today we're going to be getting into some exciting new updates about my favorite game, Phasmophobia. You guys probably saw some tweets or something on some social media or even Steam or your console that there are some new development previews and a new announcement on the next chapter of Phasmophobia, known as Phasmophobia Chronicle. Let's get into it now. I'm super excited to talk about it with you guys. Let's go. So, if you opened up your Steam library, if you popped on social media, if you looked anywhere today, you probably saw this little announcement here. Phasmophobia Chronicle is coming. Phasmophobia's next major update, Chronicle, launches June 24th for all platforms. So it doesn't matter if you're on PC, doesn't matter if you're on Xbox, doesn't matter if you're on PlayStation. It's coming to all the platforms on the same day. I've already got the development preview open for us. Let's see what they had to say. Phasmophobia Development Preview 19. Welcome back, Ghost Hunters. We've got some news for you. Today, we're excited to announce the next major update for Phasmophobia is right around the corner. Chronicle will be launching for all platforms June 24th, 2025. So June 24th, in case you haven't already looked at your calendars, is actually on a Tuesday. It is the last week, technically, well, if you don't count the last 2 days of June. So it's coming up quick. We're almost done with May. Exact timings, as well as the full list of new features, changes, and fixes will be available on the day. Keep your eyes on our socials and in the Discord server for more information. Also, obviously, watch your partnered streamers who will be putting out more information as well. Unfortunately, I am not one of them, but we all know who they are. There are several really fantastic ones that you can watch. Ahead of the release, we wanted to take this chance to dive in to just a fraction of what Chronicle is bringing to the game while keeping you in suspense for release day. But first, a sneak peek at something else. So they're going to give us something else along with a preview of Chronicle. So that's kind of exciting. The note here is that the following development preview is a work in progress, and anything you see here may change drastically before release. We're going to look at Grafton Farmhouse rework. So for those of you who don't know, Grafton is actually my favorite map outside of Sunny Meadows, Shana Sunny Meadows. I love Grafton. I absolutely adore Grafton. So I am curious to see how this rework is going to do. They did an amazing job on Bleasdale overall. So I'm really excited for this, and I hope they do a really good job. I'm sure they will, but I'm really excited. Surrounded by a near-dead cornfield, Grafton has been long abandoned. Walls crumbled apart, doors boarded, and the building left open to be beaten by extreme weather conditions. What caused this once thriving home to be evacuated? And what still lingers there. So just reading this, I know that we had previously talked about how Bleasdale is kind of like this like getaway. It's really nice. It's really beautiful. And I was really hoping that they would keep Grafton as kind of like the complete opposite. And that's what this sounds like. I hope that they keep Grafton as still that like cabiny feel, because Bleasdale is very much like an updated modern farmhouse that, you know, you might find and you might go vacation to. So that's what this sounds like this is going to be. Like Bleasdale's rework earlier this year, Grafton Farmhouse has undergone a similar glow up, or perhaps should we say glow down, with the entire location being overhauled from top to bottom. These reworks are bringing our maps in line with our vision for Phasmophobia, while also allowing us to explore what's possible, while also evolving the experience for our players. Similarly to its prettier sister location, it's received some minor layout changes too. Rooms have been re-themed, spaces have been made smaller or larger, and there's even the addition of a crowded attic, complete with sheet-covered old furniture. Ooh, I wonder if the crowded attic is going to be a literal extra floor, or if it's still what we like to call the caulk room, C-A-U-L-K, of course, where it's that like extra addition that's added on, but still the same floor. I don't know, but look at this. Hold on, let's zoom in. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Make my heart go boom, boom. Let's see. This looks really cool. We've got an old chandelier here. Some lanterns like we can see around that you can light. I wonder what this photo is. Can we... Hold on, how far can we zoom in here? Not much further, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Looks like we've got carpets. Somebody's jacket. I mean, this definitely looks beaten down and worn out. I'm liking the aesthetic. I'm liking the aesthetic. I wonder if the light bulb is breaking here in this photo, or if this is just like dusty, you know? I don't know. I don't know. It says, the entrance hall has seen better days. While now more grandeur than it was before, the fallen chandelier isn't exactly the most welcoming sight upon opening the front door. So this is definitely the entrance area. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. Okay. And then we have this. Ooh, okay, there's our clock. Ooh, look at the painting. We're gonna have to redo, so if you guys didn't see it too, we redid Bleasdale on this like home building game that we have. We're gonna have to redo Grafton as well. I want to redo all the maps at some point. We're going to redo Grafton as well. And oh my god. Wait, what is this back here? Is that... Tell me that doesn't look like a person standing there. Wait. Am I crazy? It's probably not. VODKA is getting off my bed back there. But tell me that doesn't look like a person standing there. Okay. That was probably just like dust particles in that first one, because this one has it too, but okay. Very cool. Around the corner, the twins' bedroom has been completely refurbished, but into what? Who worked in this room? What's going on in this mysterious place? Ooh, I wonder if it's a mannequin of some kind? Because, aren't there supposed to be more mannequins on the map? Right? As you can see, Grafton's definitely seen better days. But that won't stop our dedicated ghost hunters from investigating the cause of this ruined household. You can look forward to exploring the new Grafton Farmhouse after Chronicle, and we'll share more information and exact release timings as we get closer to release. Now, on to the main event. So this is the more detailed, exciting information on the Chronicle update. Let's get into it. The Chronicle update. We gave you some insight into what we've planned for Chronicle late last year. But today, we'd like to go on a deeper dive on some of the more significant changes the update is introducing to Phasmophobia. We love getting this information out to you before the update, as it means we can open the conversation and hear your feedback and what you're most looking forward to. So be sure to sound off on the information below. So if you guys have opinions, put it in the comments. Let me know. Obviously, go put it in the Discord. Let the devs know. And let's all talk about it. Let's all talk about it. Rewarding media. With the addition of the new media section, we've added a bunch of new gameplay elements for everyone to interact with. Ghost hunters now need to complete a full book of unique media items to accomplish a perfect investigation. This is a huge change to the overall system, but we believe this allows for a more consistent and realistic media capturing experience, especially when it comes to selling it to your selling it onto your boss when and if you make it back to HQ. So if everything needs to be unique, how do we fill 13 slots in the journal with new things to capture, of course? So we talked about this, about how we're going to have to think about how we take photos and do things in our book, right? We're not just going to be able to take a ton of salt pictures and call it a day and have a perfect game. It's not going to work that way. So let's take a look at this. It looks like we have a media photos section, and we've got a ghostwriting photo, an EMF reading photo, a shadow ghost photo. Does that mean there's going to be different types of ghost? There's different types of ghost photos. We might be able to get like a dots ghost photo, a shadow ghost photo. We might be able to get like a full-bodied ghost photo. I wonder if we'll be able to get like the ghost, the airball ghost photo. I wonder if that will count. And I wonder if we'll be able to get multiple, and they'll all each different count differently. So like in theory, you could have like all different ghost photos in one thing. I don't know. We're going to have to do a lot of testing, obviously. But interesting. Okay. Burned crucifix and a music box. Okay. So your cursed object. And they all have trash cans on them. Not just like, oh, this is a 3-star, 2-star, 1-star. So that's cool. It says value. So each of them has a different value on it. It looks like the shadow ghost is the highest value here, but it also has a tier bonus of $2. I wonder what the tier bonus is. I wonder if they explain that. That's cool. And it looks like it says 2 out of 3 here. So are we able to delete 3 photos instead of 2 photos? Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. So we also have videos. And this also says, this is 1 out of 3. And sounds, 1 out of 3. So are we able to delete 3 photos, 3 sounds, and 3 videos and 3 sounds? Or is it 3 total, I wonder? Like I said, we're going to have to do lots of testing once we get there. If they don't explain it. They might explain it right off the bat, but if they don't, we're going to have to do lots of testing. So we'll just have to see. Because we also have the videos here, though. Disturbed Salt video. I wonder if, because it's a video, though, you have to get the video of it, like, in motion. So rather than, like, oh, here's a video of Disturbed Salt, and it's just sitting there and nothing's happening. Like, you have to get the video of it while it's being stepped in. Otherwise, like, it would have to be a photo. Because I feel like that would make the most sense, you know. You also have object thrown, which, again, I feel like for it to make sense, it would have to be while it's being thrown, not after it's thrown and just, like, on the floor. It says value tier bonus and then unique. Interesting. Same for door moved. Again, I feel like it has to be while it's in motion. All of these things have to be while they're in motion. Ghost orbs. I wonder if you'd be able to get that while you're in the van, or if you have to be in person. So, like, if you have the camera set up, you know, if you can record it from the van, that'd be really cool. That would be really cool. And then interaction. I wonder if you can still get an interaction photo of some kind, or if it's only video. Very interesting. Then we have the media sounds, paranormal sound, spirit box. Ooh, you can actually record the spirit box. Cool. A ghost event. Okay, this will be interesting to see how these actually work. This will be really interesting. Very cool. Okay. And then I wonder too, so we can only get 5 photos, and then you have to do the rest 5 videos, and then they have to be 3 sounds. Or in theory, could you still do all photos? I don't know. I imagine it's probably split up this way for a reason, though. So that would suck. I wonder when you actually end up getting all of the equipment. I don't know. We'll just have to see. As you can see, there's plenty of new media options for ghost hunters to document. Proof of evidence such as EMF readings, interactions such as rocking chairs moving, and different ghost forms, all of which can lead to a book brimming with unique captures. Can you record a ghost while it's trying to take you and your friends down? Maybe it's best to use some incense. Oh my God. So you can have one person recording the ghost while it's hunting, and your friend is actually like looping it. That would be so fun. That'll be so fun. What we're showing in today's development preview is just the surface of what Chronicle offers. Well-practiced investigators will have even greater rewards awaiting them with this new system. Harder captures are worth more money. Tier bonuses for using upgraded gear. Okay. And to top it all off, everything media is now included in the reward multiplier, allowing for huge bonuses when completing a contract successfully, which is so nice because right now your photos are not included in your reward multiplier. So that is so nice. Sound recorder. With Chronicle, we're excited to introduce our first new piece of equipment since our equipment overhaul in Ascension. The sound recorder tier 1, of which is available from level 4, brings with it a whole new type of profitable evidence. Investigators can now record audio from equipment such as Spirit Box, the sound of a ghost, and paranormal sounds. Audio that you can only hear via the parabolic microphone. For example, we have a video. Hold on. I have to put my headphones on because right now I have the sound coming through my speakers and you guys are going to get an echo. Wait, let me turn the volume up here. Hold on. And see how this works. Hold on. Let's roll it back. Oh, hold on. I'm going to also take my picture off here so that way you guys can see better. So it looks like, all right, we have this device, the paracord. Looks like we got some activity. More activity. He hit record. Are we hearing the activity as it's happening? That like sound. Oh my God. That was cool. Okay, let's read what it says. While the sound recorder is switched on, it'll be constantly scanning for nearby things to record. If the light bursts to life, you'll need to use the range indicator to guide you within recordable range before the sound disappears. I wonder if this is tier 1 because that, I'm guessing here, okay, because it's got like, is that 10 meters? No, okay. This is 12, 14, 16. So that must be 18. So 2. So you're like 14 meters away, 12 meters away, 6 meters away when it's hitting those numbers right there. Red. So when it's red here, you'll see it says it's like, what is that, like 20 meters away, 18 meters away, 14 meters away, 12 meters away, 6 meters away, and then right on top. And he hit record. Okay. I see. This has to be a tier 1 though, because those numbers are worn as hell. They're worn as hell, right? Oh, that's so cool. There's a plethora of new sounds to be found. Will you collect them all? Oh, you bet your booty I will. You bet your booty I will. But wait, there's more. Chronicle is one of our biggest updates in Phasmophobia yet, and there's so much more in store for you when the update launches next month that we couldn't possibly spoil for you here today. Of course not. Of course not. That said, what's this? What's this? What's this? Looks like a VHS player and a video camera. Is that a walkie-talkie? Is that a walkie-talkie? Is that just a walkie-talkie? I don't know. But this looks like the inside of the truck, right? This looks like the inside of the truck. That's the computer. And that's the monitor. And we have a VHS player. Are they overhauling the inside of the truck? Again? Or is it something else? I don't know. What do you guys think? You'll have to let me know. You have to let me know your thoughts. What do you guys think of the update in general? Let me know your thoughts as well down in the comments. I'm excited. I think this is exciting news. You know, I think that there's obviously some other things on the roadmap that we're all looking forward to and thrilled about. And I know that there's some other maps that I am definitely looking forward to. But yeah, I think this is good news. I think that, you know, we're all looking forward to an update at this point, and it's time. It's time. So if you haven't already marked your calendars, you need to mark those calendars now. June 24th. June 24th, guys. I know I'm thrilled. And hopefully, if we get any more updates before then, I will be able to push those out to you. If not, I'll see you guys here June 24th for some exciting Chronicle news. And before then, I will see you on the Purple Place. I'll see you here. And hopefully, I'll have some other fun videos out for you soon. Stay safe, guys. Take care of yourselves.
In the flicker of the firelight, she logs in for the
comment,
night.
subscribe,
Whispers echo through
Bye.
the screen, spirits trembling at her sight. Shana, Leigh, the guardian, walking shadows of the land. Heart beats strong like the drum in her hand. Through misty trails of ancient lore, she steps with fearless grace. Each pixel lit by ancestors, their power paints her face. The midnight veil she breaks.